The story of Moses is one of the most well-known and important stories in the Bible. He was a Hebrew prophet and leader who was chosen by God to lead the Israelites out of slavery in Egypt and into the Promised Land. According to the Bible, Moses was born into a Hebrew family, but as a baby, he was placed in a basket and set adrift on the Nile River by his mother in order to save him from the Pharaoh's decree that all Hebrew baby boys be killed. Moses was eventually found by the Pharaoh's daughter and raised as her own son. As an adult, Moses fled Egypt after killing an Egyptian who was mistreating a Hebrew slave. He spent many years living in the desert, where he became a shepherd and married a woman named Zipporah. One day, while tending his sheep, Moses encountered a burning bush that was not consumed by the flames. From the bush, God spoke to Moses and revealed his plan to deliver the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. God told Moses to go to Pharaoh and demand that he release the Israelites from bondage. Moses initially resisted, citing his own inadequacies and lack of eloquence, but God reassured him that he would be with him and would provide the words to say. With the help of his brother Aaron, Moses went to Pharaoh and demanded the release of the Israelites. Pharaoh refused, and God sent a series of 10 plagues upon Egypt to convince him to release the Israelites. Finally, after the 10th plague, in which the firstborn son of every Egyptian family was killed, Pharaoh relented and allowed the Israelites to leave. Under Moses' leadership, the Israelites journeyed through the desert, receiving the 10 Commandments and other laws from God along the way. They eventually arrived at the Promised Land, but Moses died before he could enter it. The story of Moses teaches us about God's faithfulness and his ability to use imperfect people to accomplish his purposes. It also reminds us that even in the face of seemingly impossible odds, we can trust in God to provide for us and lead us to victory. This is the end of this episode. Follow for more content.